wanted to come on. I don't know if I need to give like a little motivational moment or something, but I was talking to a very dear friend, and she is 65, okay, and she is single, and she just feels as if her time is past, like she can't date or she won't find anyone. And I just found that to be so disheartening because I feel like you can date at any age. And that's what I went on to tell her to, we're only living this life now in the present. Tomorrow is never promised. And I just want people to really date. Just go out there and do it. If you are single and you wish to be dating, go out there and do it. It does not mean that the first person you go on a date with, you have to marry. It does not mean that you're going to find your forever love on this date, but it does mean that you are opening your heart up, you are putting yourself out there, and you are attempting to meet people. And that's the whole thing, is to get out the house, to get out of your comfort zone and go and enjoy this life that we're blessed with, right? So I don't know how many people feel as if it's too late for them, or if you are divorced like I am, and if you're feeling like you just don't want to date or can't date, or feel like there's no one out there for you, that is entirely not true. So that's my word for today, is date at any age, at every age. Enjoy your life, enjoy spending time with another person. You may learn different things. Like I said, every date does not have to end up in a romantic relationship. You could go on a date, and that person could become your friend. You just don't know unless you actually do it. And I know my dear friend is wanting a companion to travel with, and someone just to go hang out with and go to different events, because she's always doing that kind of stuff alone, or she takes her children with her. So if that's the case, don't feel like you're too old to do anything. I don't ever think, love has no limit. There's no age limit. There's no time up. There's no expiration date on love. If you desire love and you are willing to give love, then go out there and do that. So I am just, for anybody. So it just got to me talking to her and hearing how she does not want, or she, not that she doesn't want to date, but she's just afraid to get out there. She feels like it's too late for her. And it's not too late for anybody at any stage of life. If you're just coming out of a relationship and you feel like you'll never find that, the one again, or that person, well, clearly what you have been doing has not worked, and the person that you are no longer with was not the one. So maybe that is God just telling you that, hey, you actually may actually meet the one. So give yourself a chance, give another person a chance, and just go out and try to make a connection with people this week. Go out and say hello to somebody that you wouldn't normally speak to. Just put yourself out there. Y'all be walking around with blinders on, like, one track mind, just focused. Hi, how are you? So thank you for joining. Thank everybody for joining today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Today I just posted a new video, and it's talking about what happens after you have a bad date. So if you're interested, or if you have ever had a bad date and the aftermath of that, that is what the post I did this morning is, because I recently had a bad date, but that's okay, because it did teach me a lesson. And that's what, all things in life, there's always a lesson somewhere. And if you kind of take everything for just, at face value, just to see. Go out there, see what you're gonna find out, meet new people. And that's what that was. You don't always have to, I'm gonna say it again, just because you go on a date with someone, you don't have to marry that person. It does not mean you are, linked forever. This is all about meeting people, and, sometimes you have to kiss a few frogs before you find your prince or your princess. So, but I don't want to do that. But hi, Autumn, how are you? But just, take your time and connect with more people. If you are in that dating realm, right, like I am right now, and you're on a journey to find your Mr. Right or find your Mrs. Right, then yeah, by all means do that. Take time out and do that, and really focus on knowing what you want. And I am in that era of life right now where I was just talking to a friend where I don't want to settle anymore, and I am being more intentional in dating, because in past I would just be like, oh well, it's not too bad, it's, it's okay. But no, now I am like, no, that is not what I want. So that is not what I'm going to do. Hello, how are you? Damar, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining today, everybody. But really think about what you want for yourself, and then go out there and you'll attract that person, that type of person. When you put that into the universe, that you are going to, what you want, how you want it, when you want it, put everything, be as specific as possible, because that is what I have been doing lately. And just that law of attraction, when you put it out there, those things are going to come to you. So always be positive, always speak life over yourself. Always speak life over your situations that you're in, and know that there is a power greater than you that is listening, that is hearing, that is paving the way and making everything clear so that you can go that path and get what you want. So, no more settling, no more waffling, no more, compromise, and it's not what you really want. So in this era, I am really going after what I want. And that is the whole reason I came back. I took the summer off from YouTube with my Dear Future Husband series. So now I am back for season 2. And so that has been really, really fun, because y'all, I actually say I have to miss y'all for the summer, because I love how YouTube community they're so engaging. You say exactly everything in those comments, like the comments be lit, okay? And I appreciate that. I've gotten so many suggestions. I had one post I made about where to meet men, and I had people commenting and saying, different suggestions on what to do, where to go, and just different places, and shared experience, right? Because that's what we are. We're sharing our experience with one another, and just that way we can support each other. Because, like I said, I am still praying, wishing, hoping, knowing that I will meet my future husband soon. So that's what my whole series is about, is my journey in dating. And why not do it on a social media platform? Why not, right? So that way you guys can, one, hold me accountable, but two, you can come on this journey with me. Hi, Abby, how are you today? So I appreciate all the support that I have been given. And, because people email me questions, I do a whole thing where I will tackle dating questions and see how they apply to my life and my lived experience in my situation. So it has been really, really fun. And even with the post I just did today about having a bad date and how to move on from there, there's still a lot that I learned from it. I still had a great time. Don't get me wrong. I was still very appreciative, and I try to go into every date and every situation very appreciative, whether it's a good date or a bad date. Again, bad dates are just lessons. Bad dates, you know, every no on a date brings you closer to that yes. And that's what I'm working towards, where I know one day I'll, go on a date, and maybe there'll be, music playing behind me and the fireworks are going off, and then I know inherently, like, oh my gosh, I think this is the one. So I am still waiting for that moment where I've heard, certain people say, and I've watched people on social media say that they knew. A lot of men say that they knew the moment they saw that person, that that was their person. So I'm always very fascinated because, everyone wants love, and, there's so many people searching for it, looking for it, trying to find it, trying to receive it, trying to give it in all its many fashions and splendors. So I definitely am fascinated by it. And yeah, I want to bring my experiences to the forefront with you guys. So I don't know what I have lined up. I did meet someone new, so I'm not at that stage yet of seeing if we're going to go out yet. And usually for a first date, I usually generally go for coffee, because coffee is just, 30 minutes, right? If you vibe with that person, then you can extend your time. You can say, hey, I'm free for another 30 minutes. What about you? But if it's something that's bad that and there's no chemistry, and there's no way that you would be with that person, it's only 30 minutes. And then you can, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. And then you can dip. So I enjoy a first date of coffee first, just as an icebreaker, because first dates can be awkward, right? You're not really knowing what the vibe is. And even if you met somebody not online and you met a person in person, it's just for a short time and you're not really sure how that person's going to do in a one-on-one situation. So coffee for me is like the perfect first date icebreaker introduction, because usually if you talk to somebody for 30 minutes, if you want to continue talking to that person, or if it's somebody that you're like, no, absolutely not. Again, thank you so much and goodbye. Exit stage right. So that's what I love doing for a first date. And then if you do get to a second date, I love doing something interactive, like some kind of game, something fun where it takes the pressure off and you're not focused so much on the pressure of dating, but you're just enjoying each other and having fun, something that can make you laugh, because that gives you a chance to see how that person performs. If they're, a sore loser in something, if you are playing, mini golf or bowling or just something that is interactive, are they going to act a fool if they lose? Or is it going to be just a really fun experience? So those type of things that get a person to really let their guard down a little bit so you can see their true personality. And I think dates like that kind of take away the nerves from someone as well. Because a lot of people, I hear them say, they are very nervous on a first date. So you may not get the full scope of that person. And that's why I like doing coffee, because it kind of, again, takes the pressure off. It's casual. You can just, vibe and sit and learn about each other, and then make that assessment on the next, is this somebody else I would go out with again? And that's the whole thing. And then you've met new people that could possibly turn into a friendship. It could possibly turn into a romantic relationship. You just don't know. And that's the whole thing. You don't know. So definitely give it a try. And, again, dating at any age is great. There's no time limit on love. There is no age limit on love. If you make it to a certain age, you can still date. I'm sure there are, because I've been in some nursing homes visiting people, and yeah, there are people in there. Hi. Oh, I'm good. How are you? um, I'm good today. Oh, brown sugar, thank you. It's supposed to rain a little bit today, so I can't go outside later because, sugar melts in the rain, right? But yeah, but it's definitely, don't give up on yourself. And even if you're coming out of a bad situation, just give yourself time to heal. That's probably the biggest thing. Don't melt. No, I won't melt. I'll be good. I promise. But give yourself time to heal. I always, you know, suggest that people journal. I am a writer. That is what I do. So I'm always knowing and loving the fact that writing is cathartic for me. So it very well may be cathartic for you. So if you are a person that likes to write, you can journal, do your feelings, all of that. Just get it out and heal first before you go into another situation. That's part of the problem too, why certain relationships don't work, because you're going into this new thing that could be a great thing, but you're going into it broken. So I don't want anyone to have to experience that. Definitely take that time out for yourself, seek healing, seek therapy, get your head screwed on right, and really take time to have self-care too, and know what you want. So that was one of my tips. So yeah, go back, watch my video I posted today. So if you do have a bad date, that is one of my tips. It's just self-care. One bad date is not dictate the rest of your dating life. Like, it's okay. Oh, you gonna be the chocolate? Okay, I heard you. Clock it. I hear you. So yeah, but it's definitely been a fun day. It's been a great weekend. I cannot wait. Find a new connection. That's my challenge for all of you this week, to go out, find a new connection. Like I said, compliment someone. Just introduce yourself. Everybody likes, if you say something nice to somebody, the majority of people are going to like that. It's a good icebreaker. Just meet new people. You never know. Keep your eyes open, because opportunities for love are everywhere. So many people are like, oh, there are no good women, there are no good men. No, I do not believe that. I believe that life is what you make of it. And if you are seeking Mr. Right or Miss Right, he or she is out there. You just have to be positive enough to know that you're going to find that person. No, that's okay. I got some insulin for you. Your blood pressure, your blood sugar gonna be okay. You'll be just fine. But yeah, so it has been a great day. So I just wanted to be encouraging for the week. We're gonna start off this week right. We are going to start off this week with a little bit of motivation. We are not going to give up on ourselves. We are going to go after the things that we want, the things that we need. Yes, boo, insulin, I got you. Level you right on out. You ain't gonna have no troubles over here. So yeah, but definitely go after what you want. You deserve and you are worthy of love. So if that's what you desire in your life, set those intentions, and we're gonna manifest that together, because why not? I'm here. Tomorrow is not promised, so we're gonna do that today. All right. So that's really all I have for you. I just wanted to jump on real quick because, again, my dear friend, it touched my heart when she said that she felt like she was too old to date. And I don't believe that at all. I believe that, God creates everything, and there is a person created just for you that is special just for you and designed just for you. So I cannot wait until you find that person. You just have to be willing to open your heart. You have to be willing to leave your house. That is my problem. I have to get out of my house. I have to I have to leave, because y'all, once I come in and that front door, there I go. I always forget to put my phone on do not disturb, and someone always calls me, but it's all good. But yeah, just, go meet somebody new. And then when I come back on live, let me know how it went, and we can share our experiences. I will if you will. All right. So enjoy your day, but whatever you do, please don't forget to let the day enjoy you on purpose. I will see you next time. Bye, y'all. Have a great week. Thank you.